Oh, there is no escape. I'm tired. Um, been challenging my body to do different things here recently. Painting outdoors, and um, I've been showing some of my work on Facebook in videos and stuff. But I thought tonight I'd just do this one for Instagram. I know I don't have a big following, but I'm going to continue to document how I feel, my day in and day out experiences. It's May 11th, 2024, Saturday evening, 5:30 p.m., and this is as good as it will get. Um, yeah, getting older is strange. 47. Um, it's just a strange age, strange time in my life. I've struggled through. I still got paint and stuff on my hands. I'll take a shower after this, but I just wanted to show a different aspect of my daily life, and yeah, paint on my nose and everything. So yeah, I'm painting the outdoor trim, the eaves and awnings and all that stuff. It's not the work I um, would like to do, but it's upkeep on my house and it's rent. The things that we need to do in order to get by in this life. Like I said, there's no escaping. There's no escape. There's no escaping this earth. We're here, and the struggles are real. The pains. I woke up this morning. I've been working outside the last, I think, 4 or 5 days, something like that, 4 days, scraping and with a hand scraper and painting my house, and I'm exhausted. I haven't been able to, and I don't think I painted for 4 days now, indoors, my regular paintings, my creative paintings. It's almost a distant memory. It's funny how I depreciate in value and worth as I get older. And even though I only keep to myself, it's hard to get by in this world just by yourself. And like I've said in other videos, I'm grateful for everyone who has helped me get to this point in life. But at the same time, the struggles are real. The, Not having an art sale yet this year has really played hard on my psyche. Um, in this world, you have to have money in order to have resources, to have people who back you positively, to have clothes on your back, to have food in your pantries and your refrigerator. You have to have money, and I haven't had it this year. It's been, like I said, about 10 years since I struggled without money, going through we're almost halfway through this year, and like I said, not an art sale, and roughly uh, less than $300 in cash that I've had on hand. So I know some people look at these videos and go, "Oh, poor him. He knows he could do something else." But I chose to do this life years ago, and mentally and physically, in all heart and soul and strength, I chose to do this life many, many years ago, almost 2 decades ago. And there hasn't been too many high points in my life. Not many vacations, uh, not much security, and to sometimes have to fall back so far in this world in order to prove yourself and get past the learning curves is so discouraging, because I know in my head, I know what my purpose is, what my meaning is, uh, but I have a tough time selling that to others. And um, I have a tough time standing up to people and telling them no, because I'm just on a hinge, on a thread of a shoelace. I hang um, every step of the way. It's been this way through life. The hard knocks is the life, the hard knocks. I'll get by somehow, some way. I'll get by. But I just thought I'd tune in, just share something different to Instagram tonight. Like I said, it's Saturday evening, and I'll be all right. I can't allow poverty and welfare to destroy my um, uh, creative mentality. I've got to just try to get by this painting job outdoors um, and get by somehow, some way. Like I said, it's hard when you know in mind that there's no escape. It seems to always come full circle, and it is what it is. Like I said, I look at myself and I never ever think of myself as poverty stricken or on welfare, but you know when you don't have money and you're out hanging on a ladder to pay your rent, um, that something's changed, a transition. Someone else has got something in mind for you, and I'm not in control right now, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. My body is having a tough time contorting to positions on ladders and scaffolding, and I'm just sharing this, documenting this. Like I said, it's strange that we value people so lowly, as to a point of using them for labor when there's other materials mechanically that can take care of things like this. Um, but that's what's thought me, and I'm all right with that. Somehow, some way, I'll get by. It's the 7-year itch. I'm here at my house for 6.5 years, and it seems like every 6 or 7 years things change, and I like where I live. I do. Um, but being physically not able to do such things as painting up on ladders and up on scaffolding in air is not one of my traits. And I don't mind people failing me for that aspect of painting. And I appreciate people who have to do that kind of work, scraping paint off of houses and trim and siding and whatnot, and then repainting it, priming it twice, and then a final base coat. It's hard work. And that's all I'm getting at. Much love. I'm going to go take a shower, get cleaned up, and try to enjoy my Saturday evening. Every time I sit down, my knees lock up. So I was up on a scaffolding today for only a couple hours, and that scaffolding was just, I like to paint. I'm creative with how I paint. I paint layers and layers over a board, say 18 by 24. I can work 60, 70 hours on a piece of board and paint creative acrylic designs across them for 70, 80 hours of intricacy and all sorts of interesting um, paintings I've made in the past. So to work on something just as trim and stuff overhead and on ladders and stuff, I'm not that good at. I'm a white boy. I'm a white man, 6'5.5", and I won't mention a weight you could guess. It's I manage, but not up on. It is. I don't know. That's it. I just wanted to document this on Instagram because I know I don't have as many subscribers or followers, and I'll have this here for the future to look back at and see the different transitions that were happening in my life and look back and see whether or not I am in full control of my destiny. And I hope so. Like I said, I don't ever want to fall down, get hurt. I know the end result of that wouldn't be good if I broke a leg or something like that. So I don't know. I'll get by somehow, some way. I hope my body strengthens up enough to be able to complete this project of painting outdoors. And um, much love. Have a good night. And oh, somehow, some way, someday things will get better. And I'll make my first art sale for this year somewhere along the line this year. I have to. If anyone is interested in any of my artwork, just please give me a message, and I'll get back to you. Thanks. Have a good night.